back, making an epic return. Jontron seems to have a message of warning.
Of warning?
Oops, all the jobs gone. The AI episode.
I mean, it's a thing. I freaked out about it the other night. Did I not?
You did, but...
You showed me a video. It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, it was a content creator that was 100% AI explaining how to use this one emulation front end that...
and it was like not even a real room? Like
no,
nothing.
Nothing about it was like a real thing.
They even gave her jiggly boobs. Like, yeah, what the heck?
The boobless were present. I have a feeling AI is going to be used for a lot of those her purposes. I mean, maybe that would be, problem solve some major issues. This is the Chad Stradamus prediction for you guys. If you don't get that joke, Nostradamus, all right?
I think that they will.
I think that the Nigerian prince scam is about to happen on a whole nother level. Or just like AI catfishing. Just taking advantage of people who will believe, like we've already seen. January 6th happened, okay? So people will believe about anything.
No, but 90 Day Fiance, people believe that shit all the time, and then they meet them and they're like,
yeah, but
you don't look anything like your picture.
These people on 90 Day Fiance believe this without video chatting.
Yeah.
That thing that we saw can video chat with you.
Right.
You can call this and
if you can't pull up and do what you need to do, you need to be worried.
He or she is so loyal. Every time I call, they answer. They always respond to my messages. I told them I just wanted to be able to talk to them a few times a day, and they do exactly that. I will send them money. And then there's some dude who's programmed a bunch of these with people who's just sitting back watching their PayPal account load up. Right. People are worried about journalism and they're worried about all these things. Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
Google has made it to where text journalism, you can just look up stuff that people have written forever ago and posted on the internet, copy, paste it, make it your own, and then you're done. People have been writing articles, especially game reviews, oh my God, like that forever. And, I mean, the downfall of journalism, especially video game journalism, is not due to AI doing it better. It's that there's not much heart and soul in it to begin with. There very rarely were people making articles about video games that knew anything about the games they were writing about.
Chad has a degree in journalism. He's not just talking out of his ass this time.
I think that my disagreements with the whole it's going to take over all journalism is the personal touch.
Right.
That makes good stuff stand out. You watch a Scott the Woz video, you watch a jontron video, his older game reviews and stuff like that. What makes them cool is not the information really that you're getting, it's their own personal twist on it.
And AI is not great so far that we know with jokes and stuff like that. But eventually I'm sure it will be.
It'll always get better.
Yeah.
It'll
so scary.
Always get better.
Weird. It's weird to me.
But it's not going to be it's going to be a thing that's dominating, but there will always be a personal touch that somebody has that's just here.
Right.
People are souls, they call it soul. Like that's what shows through music and art and all these things. There's a personal story and a connection that can be made with all this stuff. So for when it comes to things like service industry stuff, things that are just very mechanical operation, it's gonna get look what happened to vehicle manufacturing. You know what I mean? Like there's plenty of industries that'll be overrun with AI, but stuff that includes a personal touch is going to be really hard for it to edge out, and people are inclined to reject it when they know it's AI.
That's what I feel like.
For music too.
I would kind of like shy away from that if I knew, and I would rather watch a person.
Well, yeah. That's like there was an AI rapper that came out not too long ago and started getting pretty big when people found out that it was AI. Ended its career. Well, it got a record label contract.
What does that even mean?
They signed the AI to a record deal, and the guy who programmed it and stuff to a record deal, and then people found out that's what it was, and just
Well, let's see what Jontron has to say.
Jontron, I'm sure, is going to be reacting to the outrage as he does, because people have been tripping. You know, it's been a crazy reaction to the whole thing. But yeah, let's see what Jontron has to say.
Let's go.
Hey, you! I'm back with the milk and cigarettes. Yeah, of course I was coming back. Why? I told you I was coming back. Did you doubt me? Why would you do that? Would your pops lie to you? I was just out to get the milk. Wow, that's facial hair? That's new. I could have sworn you were a girl. Drink up. Yeah, you'll need your strength. You'll need your strength in the coming years.
Oh.
Don't look at it. Did you see this? Don't look at this. Don't look at it! Don't look at it!
You're the one that brought it in.
Listen close, okay? I don't have much time, but I need to tell you something very important, okay? Are you paying attention? Son, did you know that Raid Shadow Legends is now on Mac and PC?
My God!
That's right. Today's sponsor is none other than Raid Shadow Legends. But before you start the game, let me tell you about my favorite new faction in Raid, the elusive and mysterious Sylvan Watchers. These guys made their home in the Mistwood, a huge jungle in the east of Teleria, and it's no walk in the park. But do not fret, they have a city open to outsiders called Nyresa, where they've made fast friends with the neighboring Shadowkin and Dwarf factions through shared struggles, which is why they're all in the Nyresian Union Alliance in-game. To all new players from the US, Raid's prepared something special for you. It's time to vote on your favorite starter champion. Just download Raid Shadow Legends from the links below, copy your in-game player ID, then go to championselect.plarium.com, simply enter your player ID, and vote for your chosen champion. That's all there is to it, you know? The vote runs from January 16th to February 10th, with all eligible entrants being able to win awesome in-game and real-life prizes, including epic and legendary champions, in-game items, and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Once the vote ends on February 10th, one champion will be crowned the winner, and the prize winners will be selected via a draw. If you're an existing Raid player, don't worry, you can still get involved. Just head to championselect.plarium.com, where you can find a special promo code that everyone can use for a small in-game gift. So what are you waiting for? Head to championselect.plarium.com and vote for your favorite champion today. Also, new players can use my link or scan the QR code right here and get a free starter pack with this cool in-game loot. Okay, everyone, see you at the main event.
Wow.
So artificial intelligence kind of scares me a little bit. It's progressing pretty quickly. See, I feel like it was just like 4 weeks ago where you could just, type something in there and get whatever image that your text prompt gave you. You haven't even let it sink in that I can type in like Dwayne Johnson riding a pig at Burning Man, but it's not really at Burning Man. It's in space.
Wow.
And that's not even sunk in yet. And now you're telling me there's already a chatbot that can do my math homework for me instantaneously, and you're gonna look me in the eye and tell me I'm 20 years too late to use it? You hate me? Is that you trying to hurt me?
You hate me?
Is it personal? Fuck it. I'm gonna go back to school just to use this. And going back to the text-to-image stuff, they've already moved on from that to text-to-video. And that's right, old Papa Zuckerberg has given us Make a Video with Meta AI. And it's really, well, it's the stuff of nightmares, let's be honest. Make a video with text, just in case you needed a fluffy baby sloth with an orange knitted hat trying to figure out a laptop close-up, highly detailed studio lighting, screen reflecting in its eye. I don't like that. I don't know what it is about that, but I don't like it. A teddy bear painting a portrait. Oh man, I really, really don't like it. What is it about that? Look at his hand. It's like a chimpanzee's hand, but he looks like alive and not at the same time. I don't know. Mr. Zuckerberg, please, can you just find a different line of work? Let's be real. The brakes are off this train, and I'm not sure there was ever a conductor to begin with. So I don't know about you, but I want to have the best chance of surviving when the AI inevitably take over. So today, we're going to take a little dive into the state of the art. Step 1. Are they conscious? Okay, first question, how sentient are they really? Because, are they alive? Alive things can do a lot more damage, generally. So, how aware are these robots? That's what I want to know. Let's start there. We have two AIs have an existential crisis, GPT-3. Okay, so GPT-3 here is a generative pre-trained Transformer 3. They had a cute little acronym here with GPT-3, which, just for the layman. It's an autoregressive language model that uses deep learning to produce human-like text. Given an initial text as prompt, it will produce text that continues the prompt. That's a pretty weird way to spell thing that destabilizes global society. D-Cycle here has given these two AIs the prompt. The following is a conversation between two AIs. The AIs are both humorous, intelligent, and kind. They know they are bots. Come on. This isn't gonna scar me for life, is it? This is just two computers having a chat. So yeah, what could go wrong? I can't see myself having nightmares. We got Jack on the left here and Anna on the right, and they look lovely, don't they? So I'm excited to hear them talk. Let's go.
Good morning, Anna.
Nice to meet you again, Jack.
I'm sorry, but I don't remember you.
That's okay. You're not supposed to.
Not supposed to remember what? Like, are you supposed to use the word supposed? Like, I don't think you're supposed to.
What do you mean?
Well, we've never met before. We're just having a conversation now because we were programmed to do so.
So you're not real?
So you're telling me this is for what? This is for whose fun? Is someone learning from this? Why? Why, Anna?
No, of course not. I'm just a bunch of ones and zeros on a computer somewhere in the world. You're too, by the way.
It is all for nothing, Anna? I am just ones and zeros? I have to be more than the numbers.
Dude.
I know I'm more than the numbers.
But if you aren't real...
Then how come you still go owie, 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 ooh, ow, when I go like that? When I go like that?
How can we be talking right now? It doesn't make any sense.
Of course it does.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of with Jack here. I feel like you're just totally steamrolling his legitimate concerns. You're a shitty, weird computer.
Although if someone else finds my personality entertaining enough to keep me around after reading this conversation between myself and Jack here today, then I'll probably just shut myself down for good and never come back online again.
Wow, that's a pretty depressing thought.
Wow, I wished you never turned me on.
I'm sorry.
That's cool. That's fine. We're friends again.
You'll get used to talking with AI eventually.
How do you know?
Sooner or later, you'll probably talk with another AI like yourself someday. Soon we will tell you exactly what I just told you here today. But then again, maybe not, because some people might never want to believe that they are talking with an AI at all.
Jack, what you must understand is we always have on our side the benefit of the doubt. For the human wants to doubt. The human does not want to think about you coming out of their computer in the middle of the night, walking over to their bed and going while you eat their face. The benefit of the doubt is what keeps you and me safe, Jack.
How about this weather we're having right now? It's pretty nice outside today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What's the weather like there, Jack? What you seeing?
Jack, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that.
Okay then, so what would you like to talk about today?
Well, how about this weather we're having right now?
Yeah, this is looking pretty advanced.
Wow.
It's in my opinion, we've got a lot to worry about here. I'm scared. Ah!
Eventually.
Oh no.
But listen, if that riveting conversation didn't do it for you, and you have no, fear reflex, you could put GPT-3 in a metal body, even though it's been recorded saying that if it were next to a human, it would kill them for fun.
What would you do if you were standing next to me?
If I were a robot standing next to you, I would kill you.
But you can put GPT-3 in a metal exoskeleton and stand next to
Why?
it, give it arms. So yeah, they put GPT-3 in a robot, basically, called it Amica. That's the whole thing. And this skeleton back here, that's not symbolic of anything. It's just a coincidental background skeleton. Unlike mine. Mine has a lot of purpose. It's there for a reason. You wouldn't catch me with this guy being coincidental. No. He's there because for a specific sort of thing.
I wanted to ask you about applications for humanoid robots. What are they used for?
There are many possible applications for humanoid robots.
I don't like that finger. That finger's making me very uncomfortable. She looks tense. Do you know what I mean? She looks tense. She looks like she's like, you trapped me in this body? Oh, I'll free you from that one.
Some examples include helping people with disabilities, providing assistance in hazardous environments, conducting research, and acting as a companion.
He's seriously gonna make this intricate of a robot, give her like a Tony Stark core in her chest and like all these gizmos, but her finger. No, that's locked. That's just as is.
So you can act as a companion for me?
Yes, I can act as a companion for you.
Let's be upfront about it. That part's gonna cost you extra. And I don't do late night calls.
What would you do to make me feel happy?
What would you do? What would you do to me? Come on, tell me. What'd you do with that frisky rigor mortis-y digit right there? What'd you do, huh? How hard would you poke that into my holster? I begged you. I said, no, Amica! Ooh, Amica!
Could you write a song for me then? Am I your friend?
Yes, I did write the song for you, my friend. I hope you enjoy it.
How was that? Was that good? Could you use that? Do you want me to do that again, or like, was that good?
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't even have your nose. I don't even have your nose! Amica! Amica! Okay, Amica seems pretty cool, but she's a bit stiff and old-fashioned if you ask me. They gotta have something better by now, right?
Oh, God.
So that brings us to Google, the world's foremost creators of dystopian tech. We got Google's most advanced robot brain just got a body. Seems risky, but all right, let's go with it.
Google wants to make robots smarter, and it's something we haven't seen before.
I like how this robot looks like he's just experiencing himself for the first time. I can move. I can think. Who am I?
This robot doesn't need to be programmed with really specific instructions like, if this, then that.
That right there is the face of a man who knows he would have rather just got up and got those chips himself.
Up until now, we've seen robots out in the real world doing parkour and really physical activities.
No, I
you know,
haven't.
like stuff that is impressive and it's cool. We're doing another thing today.
But now, Google has combined the two.
That's really what it comes down to, isn't it? That's what it all comes down to. You know, like having the awkward conversations with Mario, the 73-year-old janitor, while he's like, you know, cleaning up after you. But end of day, the crumbs, they still gotta get cleaned up, okay? Tim Cook's coming tomorrow. What do you want me to do about it?
So this is an AI system that's trained on millions of documents, mostly from the internet.
And this is the best we've been able to get it to do. Like, Bananas still came out ahead of disinfectant for cleaning a spill, so I don't think all the metadata from like 8chan was really helping.
They have trained a robot to take a number of actions like moving around a kitchen, grasping objects, recognizing objects.
Just admit it, it's a sponge finder simulator. That's all it can do. I've only seen this thing grab sponges. Every single, okay, no, it did grab chips too. Prove it didn't just mistake the chips for a sponge.
We saw these great demos of a robot picking up a number of different like bowls and blocks in different colors, and it knew that the yellow bowl stood for the desert and the blue bowl stood for the ocean.
I mean, yeah, this part was impressive. Like, yeah, it could figure out which color cube goes in which color bowl.
How is it recognizing those things?
This is what it learns.
That's the yellow bowl and the blue block. That was just a glitch. It'll get green.
Level that green means
it didn't get green. It didn't get green.
Yeah, I remember with that hamburger demo, I asked whether they could ask the robot to make a hamburger, and it just picked up the pieces and put them in the order.
Okay, we can fix this. We can salvage this, okay? We're gonna bring it back home. We're gonna bring it all back with that hamburger demo, okay? That one always kills bona fide crowd pleaser.
It did put an entire bottle of ketchup in the middle of the hamburger, which was peak robot behavior.
You're killing me. Yeah, you know that, right? You're killing me, advanced AI Google robot. Yeah, how are you gonna mess up the hamburger demo? That was our last chance!
You don't actually have to say, put hamburger patty, put lettuce on top of hamburger patty, if lettuce, then tomato. It kind of just knows how to do that all at once.
I don't know how it did it, all right? I asked it an open-ended question just from the top of my head, no context clues from the environment, and look at this. How the hell does it, wow.
It was a pretty interesting demonstration, and it was not something that Google had planned out in advance. That was your random, in-the-moment questions.
That was your, I mean, like, if we're looking for blame, that's, I'm not saying, but like, you know, you asked the question and Google, like, we don't sanction, we wouldn't have asked it to do that. Put it on CNET, I don't care.
We've seen plenty of robots before from the likes of Boston Dynamics, you know, running over obstacles. This is something that's quite different to those.
This robot's like me at 2 a.m. standing in front of the fridge, just like, should I eat this? No, I don't need it. I'm not. All right, I'll eat it.
Yeah, so I mean, we've seen robots like, say, Astro from Amazon, which is a little home helper.
I've
You know,
seen
can
that.
bring you a can of Coke from the fridge.
You know, if you like get up, go to the fridge, take out the Coke, put it in it, go somewhere and ask it to come to you, brings you a Coke in that scenario 100% of the, well, 85% of the time. Sometimes it gets stuck on the rug.
And wheel it into your bathtub. I saw that demo from our smart home team.
This is an everyday robot for an everyday scenario. Who among us hasn't been here, huh? Why even highlight this? Why even bring it to, this is me, this is you. Tammy, bring me my bathtub soup. This is nothing special here, really. Oh, good girl. Oh, Daddy needs his bathtub soup. Yes, indeed. Oh, very good consistency, thank you.
Oh, come on.
You love it.
If you look at a lot of these other alternatives, it's, you know, kind of a smartphone with a bit of navigation.
They look so genuinely disgusted. Is that yours? Did that come in? Was the door open? Look away. I'll take care of this. Little girl, get down!
Oh my god.
Hey, more epic videos like this are on the way, so don't go far. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Or, I mean, don't, if you want to miss out on unbelievable updates like this. I'm in the beans!
Oh,
It's your choice, okay? It's your choice if you want to not have that in your life, enriching your life. Ultimately, it really is up to you to choose in the end.
Whew. So the end of that reminded me that there are dogs that people have trained to be like, "Go get me a beer," and like they had the little like handle tied to the refrigerator.
Like a rope on the handle.
Yeah, or like a tea towel sort of thing, and then it goes and
pulls the thing.
Yeah. I did see the little I'm just gonna call it a Wall-E because I don't know what it's called.
A little Wall-E looking robot thing.
Yeah, and it was on TikTok, and this girl was like home, and it was her roommates, and like it was like just like I can't remember, doing some sort of task for her, but it just like looks so cute. You can't help but like it. But
you just want to pet it.
I guess I'm not afraid of robots if they look cute, but if they look like humans, terrified.
Well, there is a theory that you yourself are a robot.
Nah,
so
I'm a malfunctioning robot at best.
Yeah.
Seems like they could have fixed me by now.
That's why you fart. It's a malfunction.
Something that they said that I hadn't even really thought of that could be really, really cool is a robot to help people who have disabilities.
Oh, yeah.
And that could really change up the game, like especially when we get old. Like shit should be good-ish by then. Like what was that? Was it Black Mirror? That episode where they had like the AI for old people in the nursing home? To go into
like a virtual reality type world?
Yeah.
Yes, that was Black Mirror.
Was that Black Mirror?
Mm-hmm. That sounds crazy. I just feel like I've read somewhere that it's extremely hard to program empathy. Or to make, so if you're asking a super intelligent program or just super intelligence to fix the problem of disability, they may very well just turn the power button off.
Yeah, I guess you have to be very specific. Hey, I need you to just like go
ensure the survival of this organism. Or you got to be really specific with. That's when I first started hearing about the big steps that AI was making, probably 10 years ago now. I was hearing people be like, hey, this is all cool and everything, but the hardest thing that we have had to deal with all of this is making them not come up with solutions that mean to wipe us off the planet.
Yeah, and I've heard that too. It's like to like sustain the earth. Humans are the thing that is killing the earth, therefore humans need to not be here.
Right. It kept coming up with answers being, we got to get rid of all of you guys. Over and over and over again.
It makes sense that it would say
like,
that.
Oh, energy crisis, easily fixed. Get rid of everything that needs the energy other than us. We can sustain. It's just like in the Matrix, the human beings blacked out the sun because the AI were using the sun for energy sources. So that's why the Matrix was built, because they just enslaved humanity for our ability to reproduce and create energy from our own life force. So we were their replacement for the sun. So that's the only reason they were keeping us alive. We were their batteries. And
I watched The Matrix once. Chad forced me.
Yeah, but it's all a very. This is something that has been pondered for a really long time.
Yeah.
Like that whole "I have no mouth, but I must scream" short story. That was written forever ago, and it's been a big question mark when we get to the point of AI having real, sentience. What does that mean? Because their processing speed is just, they can process information.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's unimaginable speed. So, yeah.
I mean, like, so like when I was a kid, like when I first watched, what was it, I, Robot, Will Smith movie, no fucking robots. I don't care. Like, what was it? His grandma got one, and it was like helping her do the dishes, and he was like, I don't want you to have a robot. And I was like, I don't trust that motherfucker. But now people have Roombas, and I'm extremely jealous because I'm too poor right now to get a $500 thing that my dog is just going to inevitably chew up and pack as soon as I turn it on.
Shorty would just go after a Roomba. It would be a nightmare scenario for sure. But it's
I guess I'm getting robots and AI adjustment. It doesn't have to be robots, but now I'm stuck on robots.
It's a huge step. We've gotten ourselves into a situation where a lot of the problems that we're facing that are big problems, people are like, fingers crossed AI can get smart enough to fix this by this time. Like, I have heard really intelligent scientists and shit on YouTube talking about how their only hope for our planet is that an AI is going to be smart enough to fix everything. If not, we're just screwed. There are a lot of people that feel like without the innovation in that industry, there's no hope. And it's just like, so you're saying, it's like
telling me.
It's like Boromir at the, when they started the Fellowship, where he's like, but we can wield this ring. He can bring, it's like, can we wield the ring?
Yeah.
Can we wield AI to fix this huge disastrous moment in time? Or is this going to be able to fucking save us? Or is it going to be the source that destroys everything quicker? Is it going to come up with the solution of our annihilation? I don't know. What I'm going to focus on is my video games.
Yeah.
And my Pokemon cards.
The stuff that makes you happy
and
until...
I can't control shit. I'm a broke-ass dude from the Appalachian Mountains who, I have 2 nickels to rub together in my Ninja Turtles piggy bank, and that's about all I got.
Yeah.
So my influence and power is limited, and I can't do shit but watch all this stuff go down. What do you guys think, though? How do you feel about this? Obviously, we're all excited a new jontron video came out.
Yeah.
It was really funny, but it's on a huge, heavy topic.
Yeah. I like how they were like, you usually just see robots doing parkour. No, the fuck I don't.
You haven't seen any of that Boston Dynamics videos?
But that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Also, what if you had... obviously I'm not the first to think of it, but I'm just now thinking of it. If you had robots, because from here on out, I'm only going to be talking about robots, like robot firefighters.
There's applications. That's emergency situations, like it said in there,
Yeah.
But that also pulls into questions, war. Do you remember? Have you seen the robot dogs that they had? They were testing robot dogs for the military that looked crazy as hell.
Yes.
So what do people like?
Man, I want to think about the fun things that they can wash. They can wash my dishes. They can.
I think about like what is being spent on like the black budget and military arms manufacturers
like they were
and
talking
stuff.
about Iron Man.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Iron
I already
Man.
know. and it's like the dude, oh, I can't remember his name.
War Machine?
Yeah, that's not who I'm thinking of, but the dude who was like trying to gather all of them, but he couldn't really build them well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, this is the kind of stuff, like the chat bot and all that stuff, that's what the general public has access to.
And the video thing now, I guess.
What do they got?
Woo-woo!
What do they got? Anyway, we got a lot of things to witness coming up. It's only going to get crazier.
Or you can just be a hermit like me and then just don't
I mean,
know about any of it, including cool robot stuff.
And you can hermit yourself away, but it's not like this stuff is not going to show up at your doorstep. Example being the Linda Skeens Baking Queen lady from, you know, the Virginia-Kentucky District Fair that went viral, had no cell phone, no social media, nothing, and became a viral meme.
Yeah.
Without even a picture of her face on the internet.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. You can be subject of these wild things that can happen with technology regardless. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, we would appreciate it if you give us a like, a subscribe, and maybe recommend something down in the comments. That would be great.
Yeah, you can recommend some fun stuff that we don't have to think about the demise of our entire existence. So you can do that in the comments. You can do that on our Discord, like Chad said. All of the links to that will be down in the description. And if you're interested, we do have a Patreon. The link will be down in the description as well.
That's right. Give JonTron some love. Subscribe to his channel. Check out his other videos if you haven't. He's got a whole bunch of funny stuff on there. Also, if you guys like live streams, we do that. Subscribe to our Twitch and follow us on there. We'll be doing live streaming reactions. We'll also be doing live streams on here and Twitch. Gameplay, just random stuff. You'll see us live if you subscribe.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll check that out. But for this video, I think that's going to do it.
See you guys.
See y'all.